Okay, we're back. I'm back here with John Roselli of Thorofan at 84 Henry Street, Saratoga Springs, New York, and Pioneer of the Nile, in somewhat of an uneven performance, was good enough to win the Santa Anita Derby. Difficult for me to make too much of a judgment on what the horse's capabilities are as the race unfolded in a kind of a strange manner, and there were scratches in the race. John, what do you make of it?
Well, I end up liking the race. Pioneer of the Nile had a weird trip, it's true. Garrett Gomez knows the horse, was able to keep him under control and get him to run when he needed him to run. The scratch of the Pamplemousse really affected this race. The Pamplemousse was going to be on the lead, everyone knew. Baffert wanted Gomez to make one run with Pioneer of the Nile. The whole plan fell apart. They had to improvise, and Garrett did it brilliantly, actually. The horse was pulling on the backstretch. He nearly clipped heels. He freaked out. Gomez had to wrestle him back, and luckily this horse is tractable enough that you can do that with him. And even coming down the stretch, Gomez was into him. He was all over him at the top of the stretch. Went left-handed, the horse drifted out. He went right-handed, the horse came back in. But I think it was a quality performance. The horse was just very sharp and was much the best.
So all in all, you were fairly impressed by this race, and obviously he's going to go on and be one of the favorites in the Derby. We don't know exactly how the betting's going to shape up at this time. But just touching on the Pamplemousse, he seems to have a soft tissue injury. What do you think that bodes for the Pamplemousse? We were very high on him, and really fans around the country were starting to rally behind this horse. It's unfortunate, obviously.
It is. I like the horse a lot, and I was looking for him to run big here. With a soft tissue injury, though, he's going to miss too much training. We won't see him in the Derby. I think maybe we'll see him in the Preakness or the Belmont.
Okay. Well, you're out on a limb. You're calling Pamplemousse out of the Derby, and we'll check back in next week, and we'll see where this all shapes up.